great items, gaming, collectibles, figures, arts and crafts. Nice selection. Hey, welcome back.
You fuck it up? Yeah, you almost got me on that one. There's hope for you yet, bro.
So how you been?
Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks so much for stopping by and welcome to a very special episode of Retro Game Lounge. So anyone that watches the channel here knows that Chuck and I are big fans of Starland. We've attended many of their events. I actually go to their event that they used to hold monthly, but now it's every 3 months, called the Gamers Exchange. And basically what that is, guys, is like one big yard sale indoors, kind of like a flea market, so to speak, for anyone who collects video games or likes video game related stuff, artwork, any of that kind of thing. And these last few months, I've actually been a vendor. I've had my own table there and just selling my duplicates and everything. Whenever I buy lots, I've usually got extras that I just sell for basically cost or less than that, just to help out my fellow collectors. I'm a collector first, reseller second, guys, always. And this most recent time, I've been begging Chuck, since Chuck is a bit of a night owl. We basically work polar opposite schedules, so getting us together in the same space is not quite as easy as you would think. But I begged and pleaded with him to come with me, and he agreed to do so, just to kind of help keep me company at the table. So we kind of just dubbed our table the Retro Game Lounge table, and the MC was real nice to us and everything. You know, gave us a shout out, gave us a little bit of love on the mic, which is always cool. Special shout out to Jake. That's my boy right there. Jake's cool. And something really awesome happened actually that we wanted to talk about. This is something that Chuck and I had discussed before, like, you know, what if this actually happened, and it always been just kind of like a running joke between us. So, I mean, to get right to it, guys, Chuck and I got recognized, actually. A gentleman came up to our table and recognized us from YouTube, and I think that's only the second or third time that that's ever happened to me before. I got recognized one time at work for one of my shaving videos, which I thought was really weird. And I think I've been recognized at Starland once, but never when Chuck and I were in the same space. And we're not putting ourselves on a pedestal here or anything, guys. We're two very regular guys. This was incredibly humbling. Yeah, Chuck is, but I'm not. So it was just really cool to meet someone in person that actually takes the time to watch our content. I think that's just an absolutely incredible thing. His name is Ryan, by the way. Hi, Ryan.
What's up, Ryan?
It's really nice to meet you, man, by the way. And it was really cool to just get to talk to him, you know, about what he likes on the channel, you know, things that he likes to see and everything, and just kind of interact with him. And he was so jazzed, you know, just to meet us. And I tried to explain to him, I'm like, bro, like, this is definitely a much bigger honor for us than it is for you, just to meet one of our viewers. You know, I'm not going to call them fans, because we're not celebrities, but just anyone who takes the time to watch me and Chuck be professional idiots on camera. I just want to shake their hand and say thank you. Thank you for your time. So I'll show you a little clip. I apologize for the volume on this, guys. It was really loud in there. I've cleaned up the clip's audio as best I can, so please just listen carefully and you'll see the exchange between Ryan and myself.
Hey, what's up, guys, man? I'm here with Ryan at Starland. Ryan actually is a fan of Retro Game Hall and Retro Game Lounge. It just randomly showed up. I apparently had no idea that Chuck and I lived in Virginia. So, what do you like about the show, man?
I just like how it feels so fun, you know? It's not taking games too seriously, nobody's scared of the couches. You guys just have fun, and you're just good friends that just love to play games.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. Could you, Chuck?
Nope.
Thank you for nodding on the camera. Well, man, Ryan, it is awesome to meet you, brother. Seriously, it is an absolute pleasure to meet you. I'm sure Chuck is just as excited as I am, man. It's always cool when you watch the show.
Yep.
So, thank you so much for stopping by our table, bro.
Thank you for entertaining me while I am bored.
It's our pleasure, man. Believe me. I can't believe that people actually watch me and Chuck be professional idiots.
It's pretty good.
All right, well, thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it, man.
So as Jimbo was saying, it was a lot of fun. We met a lot of really cool people there. One of them being Ryan, who was actually our first autograph seeker.
Yes.
Like, that has never happened to me before.
Me either.
It was a very surreal kind of situation.
Yeah. Just getting asked for your autograph, for like anything. Like when someone is so excited to meet you, they're just like, dude, would you sign this for me? I don't know about you. I almost didn't know how to react, like, because I've never been asked that before.
Oh no, it definitely threw me
I
off.
was like, really? Like you actually want me to sign something? But what Ryan wanted me to sign, bless his heart, man. I'll let Chuck tell this part because this was actually kind of
Okay.
funny.
So, like we said, Ryan just being a super cool guy, he was like, I really want your autograph.
Yeah.
And, he was browsing around the table and he found a game that he really liked, So he picked it up and, just because he's a hell of a guy, we've been talking to Ryan for a while and all of that, he decides, go ahead and take that, man. That's for you. Thank you. We appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
He did something for us. Like, he helps us come to you. I don't fucking know. It was cool. It was cool. So,
we felt validated. Like,
Yeah.
as far as what we do on here, all the, late nights that we've spent doing, like, take after take after take, and anyone who's watched the Contra episode with all the outtakes, that was 2 hours condensed to 15 minutes. All of it seemed worth it.
We've gone crazy doing
We've
this.
literally, like, if you want to see two people slowly become unhinged, watch that video. But Chuck was saying, Ryan just picked a game up off the table and he wanted us to sign. He was actually offering to pay for it. And guys, it was a copy of Blood Rain. I think I was asking $3 or $4 for it.
I think it was like $3.
I was just like, dude, your money's no good here. Like, don't worry about it. It's on the house. Just him approaching us and actually thanking us for making videos and stuff. I was like, bro, I should be paying you to say that. Like,
Right.
I'm not going to take your money. So he wanted us to sign that, and this is where Chuck and I kind of went north-south, and not in a bad or fighting way or anything, just like, I don't know how else to explain this, guys. Hopefully, you collectors, how do you feel about this? What I'm about to say.
We're going to do a poll. We're going to do a poll.
Leave a comment, seriously. So, he wanted us to sign the game, and guys, it's not an expensive game. It's not like I'm signing stadium events or something like that and defacing like a $15,000 game. It's a $4 game. As a collector, it just kind of irks me to, like, deface anything, even if it's like a $1 game or whatever. It just kind of gets under my skin to do that. It wasn't anything against Ryan or anything against anyone. It's just, I was like, dude, like, first of all, my signatures were jack shit, and I just was like, I don't want to do that, man. Like, do you just want us to sign, like, the case itself or something like that? Because you can always swap that out later. I just didn't want to sign the actual game, but Chuck hammered on me a little bit. He was just like, dude, sign the goddamn game. It's just like, because, I mean, he was just, I'm anal about my collecting stuff, and Chuck knows that, and Chuck knows for me it's all in good fun, but it was just like, dude, I don't want to do this. But, like, I want to sign the autograph, I just don't want to sign this thing.
Now, you give the people what they want.
Yes.
And god damn it was fucking Blood Rain.
It was Blood
I
Rain.
mean, suck it up. The
Not
man
a great game.
was a fan of ours. I don't want to use the word fan, whatever.
A viewer.
A viewer of ours who wanted to show some love because he showed us some love.
Yeah.
Just give the man what he wants.
No, Chuck was right.
Just give the man what he wants.
In the end. But we were actually having a conversation on the way over here to shoot this video, and I think I made Chuck, like, I forced kind of a little epiphany in his brain when we were talking about this. I was like, why didn't we just do a selfie with him? And I was like, the selfie is like the new autograph when you think about it. Like, if you meet, like, Schwarzenegger or somebody in person, do you want them to sign a piece of paper, or do you want them to be like, hey, like that? Which would you rather have?
No, dude, it totally fucked my whole brain chemistry up because it made me realize I'm not even just old school. I'm old now because my brain didn't even keep up with autograph technology. Nobody wants you to carry around a Sharpie and a piece of paper anymore. That was when I was a kid. Like, sign my baseball card. Like, it was all about the Sharpie. No. Fuck a Sharpie video, or it didn't happen. Like, it blew my fucking mind. It blew my fucking mind. Matter of fact, Ryan, you might be my first and last autograph. I don't know. Like, that's fucking crazy to me.
So, like, virtually every Gamers Exchange, they're always doing things where they've got, like, free play of games and stuff like that. They've got, like, half a dozen or more TVs set up with, like, Super Smash Brothers or an NES game or something like that, and you can just sit there and play. It's on the house, doesn't cost you anything. But they also like to do tournaments, which was actually one of the things that got me into the Gamers Exchange, was they were doing old school NES tournaments. And as a rule, guys, I don't know what it is, but every time I play a tournament there, I seem to do really well, even on games I've never even played before. I don't know what it is. It's just, I guess I can just adapt or whatever, but they announced the tournaments ahead of time because you have to sign up for them, and this time they were doing something that was right in my wheelhouse. Like, there was no way that I was missing this. For the first time ever, they were doing a TurboGrafx 16 game tournament, a score attack, basically. There was no way I was going to miss that. So I signed up for it in advance. The caveat, it's on a game I've never played before, Soldier Blade. Main reason, that's a $200 game. It's definitely one of the rare TurboGrafx 16 games.
It's sick too.
It is. It's a really cool game. Like if you like top-down ride and style shooters, it's awesome. It's in the Superstar Soldier series, which is a fantastic series from Hudson. The copy we were playing actually belonged to the owner of the store. So that should tell you how rare it was. It wasn't a retail copy that they had there. It wasn't one of the employees' copy. The guy who owns Starland had this. This was his personal copy of the game. So it was a standard like top-down style shooter. I'm pretty good at riding and stuff like that. Chuck's seen me play that. I seem to be okay at that stuff. And as I've said 100 times on video, that type of game is where the TurboGrafx shines. Like shooters of any kind, that game just destroys the competition. So I was actually picked to go last, so I'm like, oh great, you know, like everyone in the kick-ass score is going before me. Unfortunately, I didn't get this on video, guys. I apologize for that. I forgot to hand chuck my camera before I went over there. It's all on me.
But it was amazing.
I just sat down and just gave it my best. Really, it's just one quick score attack level where you're just blowing crap up. I'm trying to get as many bad guys as I can. And
it was pretty much like 3.5, 4 minutes of just excellence.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker sat down. You should have seen it. Like he just plopped on down. He's like, oh. And I know he noticed in his head, oh, everybody keeps pushing the button. It's a TurboGrafx 16. Just hold the shit down. Yeah. Like, but anyway.
Built-in turbo.
Well, they don't know.
It's not cheating if it's a default controller.
So I see him sit down. He loosens up. And then he gets all set. He's like, right here. Right here. He's just doing his thing. And then you can tell he starts to loosen up a little bit. You see him ease back? He's just like, oh, I got this. He knew. And I just watched a whole bunch of people just throwing up some crazy scores. This motherfucker just went wizard on him. Like, I'm sitting there cheering. I'm like, yeah, but California! California! Like, I'm freaking the fuck out because, like, he's just doing his shit. And then, next thing you know, like, he gets to the end boss, does his thing, stands up, and they just immediately, well, we got our winner. like can't fuck with that. Like, and what's funny is, like, I saw a couple people go up before him. I'm like, bro, this guy's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, this guy's
gonna
killing it right now. Like, you know, I got faith in you, but this guy's pretty good. And I got this. He walked over there like a boss. Like a boss. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He actually won some shit.
Yeah. So they had 3 prizes to pick from. I think one of them was a little big planet like throw. I can't remember what the other thing was. And then the item that I picked, like I knew right when I saw it, this is what I wanted. Got Leonardo holding his own little throw rug. I was like, dude, Ninja Turtles, I'm in. So this is my trophy for winning the tournament, man. Very proud to have this. I'll probably take the rug off eventually, maybe throw it on the back of the couch. It just as a little decoration. So apparently I was one of the few people there, as I asked around when I was finished. I was like, do any of you actually own a TurboGrafx? Like, am I the only, dork here that has one? And one of the guys actually did. One of the guys there has had one since the beginning, just like me. And I just went out of my way to shake his hand. Like, it's like meeting like a brother or sister you never knew you had, and just be like, dude, awesome. It's like so cool just to meet an OG TG16 guy like me. So that was really cool, man. Really fun. Really good. Really glad Starland finally got around to doing a TG16 tournament. I hope they do more of them in the future.
Alright guys, that about wraps this up, but just wanted to give you some information. We will be at the next Gamers Exchange, which will be happening in May, so please check us out. It's going to be a great time. Jimbo's going to be there doing his vendor thing.
And Chuck will be there with the official Retro Game Lounge table.
Yeah, it usually happens on a Saturday, so I'll probably be like dead tired from work.
Probably.
Like an hour before I show up there.
Probably.
So if I have sunglasses and I'm kind of like, don't be mad. It's just because vampire hours.
If you're in the DC metro area, guys, or really anywhere in Virginia, it's located in Chantilly, which is in Northern Virginia. And just stop on by. Just come on by the Starland store. Don't be afraid to come up and say hi. We definitely love interacting with you guys. It's so cool just to meet anyone. Not just anyone who watches our show, but anyone who's into this awesome hobby. I mean, whether you watch our crap or not, it's just cool to talk with another retro game nerd, just like the two of us. So,
agreed.
Check out www.estarland.com. They've got a link on their page to the info regarding Gamers Exchange. They don't have a date right now. They normally announce it when it gets a little bit closer to crunch time, but there will be one in May since they do it every 3 months. So be sure and stay tuned to their website and check out their other stuff while you're there. Game repairs, games, all that kind of stuff. They ship worldwide, so by all means, give them a look.
They're fucking awesome.
They're awesome.
Check out. You know what? Quit bullshitting. Don't even watch. Well, no, watch the end of the video. But after, go right there. Just browse, peruse. You're gonna see something you like. Something.
Or you'll get shot.
Or you'll get shot, motherfucker.
That was the... I mean, they saw us last time. We're gangsta. Nerds without
they know.
tits.
They know.
That was the angriest commercial ever. Thank you. I'm sure they want us back now.
Mm-hmm. They better.
So thank you everyone so much for stopping by. As always, we appreciate it. And as we always say here on Retro Game Lounge, we're certainly not running out of games.
Or time to play them.
Thanks everyone so much, and we'll see you next time.
Just saying.
He hates losing.
I'm getting better with it.
That's why he's not wearing a tie like me. This is for winners.
Oh!